There are gangs in LA, there are gangs in New York, there are gangs in Detroit, there are gangs all over. So what's the difference?
Well, the difference is that these young people here are just a little more dangerous and a little bit more violent than they are in those other schools. You know, one of the things, Don, these young people, because someone was talking about why these kids don't snitch. Black boys and girls on the south side of Chicago don't live in a decent home. Black boys and girls on the south side of Chicago don't have any health insurance, don't have any dental insurance. They don't have any money in their pocket. The only thing they have is respect. And when you disrespect a young black boy in Chicago, they are shooting other kids in the face because that's all they have. And it's not all about gun control, because that young man died because of the rage those young men felt. It wasn't that they wanted to kill him. They were enraged and beat him with a board.
There's a lot of anger in our community. One of the things I tell people all the time is don't disrespect a young black boy because we don't have any money. We're not living where we want to live. We don't live in the environment we want to live in. We don't have anything but respect. And as soon as you take that from us, we're going to go kill somebody.
Age 20 and under, 84. Victims age 18 and under, 54. Victims age 16 and under, 29. Victims age 10 and under, 9. Number of murders in the week of the 23rd to the 29th September, 14.
Think about that. See, I'm going to ask you to think about that because the rest of the country isn't thinking about it. They don't know his name, they don't care, because it's just another dead black boy. But see, there's so many dead black children popping up now, 508. Now people are asking some questions.
I never thought that people of y'all nature would honestly come here. You know, I always prayed and wondered and dreamt and thought, what if people that's rich, you know, that been in jail, you know, that did all this crazy stuff, come back to the school, talk to the people, talk to the guys mostly, because we the ones who really need it.
Without further ado, I would like to welcome Victor Woods. Thank you.
I want to start this and kind of bring this home. By beginning to keep it real, I want you to know I saw everybody clapping and enjoying my daughter. And as I look at all you young black boys, young black men, I just want you to be clear. I don't have a problem with you respectfully looking at my daughter. She's good looking like a daddy. But what I do want you to be clear on is that if you don't do the right thing, you will never see a young black girl that looks like that or anybody else. See, I know that. See, let me bring it home because it's not funny. I've spoken in every single prison in Illinois. Stateville, Pontiac, Menard, Danville, Dixon, Logan, and all the female prisons. I just left the prison yesterday, got off an airplane at midnight to be here. I'm tired. So I don't mind you laughing, but there's nothing funny about anybody locked up in prison that cannot see a female. How many of you in this audience right now have someone in your family that's in prison right now? How many of you has a father that's locked up in prison? How many of you have a mother that's locked up in prison? No. Now see, I was just going to give you a compliment. See, sometimes we laugh because we really don't understand. But when someone raises their hand to say, my God, my mother is locked up, that's not funny. See, that's not funny. See, some of us have inappropriate laughter when some of our friends get killed. I just had an argument with someone that I know who's close to me that told me, well, it's depressing. I don't want to hear about dead black children. Well, it's depressing for their family members. That's part of the reason it's going on. It's not funny that that young man first had the courage to say his mother's in jail. That's not funny. How many of you have someone in your family that got shot and killed? I know that's not funny.
Hi, it's Amanda, and I'm here with, what's your name?
John Payne.
And how old are you?
I'm 17.
Are you a junior or senior? Junior. What impacted you most about?
Well, pretty much that Victor Woods, they were talking a lot of, like, you know what I'm saying, stuff we could relate to, though, you know what I'm saying, how we growing up. And like, I was like feeling him, because he was talking most like, he was like, he seemed like he was me in
Yeah.
words. I'm saying, he got to me a lot though, you know what I'm saying? They were talking about real stuff.
He wasn't talking down to you.
No, I like him a
And
lot.
they really do care, and they have that caring attitude. So do you feel like you're going to be able to do stuff in your life now after you've seen this and push forward?
Yeah, it's a lot,
Yeah.
it's a lot, you know what I'm saying? And it seems like they can help us a lot though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They talk.
They're here and they care.
See, Al Gore walked around and talked about an inconvenient truth about the weather. Telling people we need to shower less and run our air conditioning less and use less gasoline. But there's an inconvenient truth about young black boys. There's an article here in the Sun-Times, and it says 508 kids shot in 16 months. 508 kids shot. Now see, people really don't want to answer, to hear the answer to why this is going on. They don't want that answer. They don't want to come into Robeson High School or a lot of high schools and ask the real questions.
And I put a shout out when I was speaking. Well, you heard me. If somebody's involved in gang activity, is in an organization, is trying to get out or looking for a different way, come see me. And out of all these brothers, I know that you're not the only person in here that has some kind of connection, just like I did. But you're the only person that was man enough and had the courage enough to come see me after this thing. And so I appreciate that, because this is what it's all about.
I felt that the program, it helped me a lot, made me come out more, talk to people who's older than me, that know more than me, so that's all I got to say.
Some of you got some adult problems. See, I don't come in here and talk down to you because I understand. I've been going into the juvenile detention center in Chicago for 12 years, over a decade, speaking up for you. I'm the guy on the street that says there are no gangbangers. See, somebody's going to miss the boat and say that the reason that 508 kids died in Chicago is because of gangbangers. There are no gangbangers. Just young black men who have lost their way. No gangbangers. You're not a gangbanger, and don't let anybody label you a gangbanger.
You know, if I did want to sell drugs, it'd be put by a person who's like, have some money in my pocket, like you said.
Yeah.
If I'm doing
I'm not downing anybody.
So, you know,
I understand. I've seen the neighborhood. I understand.
Yeah.
But
Because I live in the neighborhood. I live down the street on Green, 66 and Green.
Anybody in your family in jail? Or?
Nah, ain't nobody in my family in jail.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's
but
positive.
I know some people that I've been around for a while that's in jail. They father's in jail though. But you know, thank God my father wasn't one of them people though, you know.
That's positive.
So I just stay out of trouble, you know. Try to do my best to stay out of trouble, you know. Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
Now get to class. So you know,